There is a difference between lying and telling the truth, despite whether you wish to do your part amidst all the evil or not. I focus on what I can control. Other presenters choose not to, irrespective of what performative morality they try to sell you. They focus on fake drama and distraction to help people be completely numbed and disillusioned, completely detached from what's going on so it can go on. Then they brand themselves as truth tellers, as the helpful, not the helpless. That's intentional deception. Then, after years of disillusionment and believing in an orchestrated story and the main characters, even when presented with cold, hard, undeniable fact and proof, people have moved on from denying factual truth with personal opinion, which is delusional, to attempting to convince the public the orchestration is the factual truth. I have people denying the undeniable proof presented that Meghan and Megxit were commissioned by the Queen because they obfuscate motive and make it into some impossible wonder that's necessary to validate factual truth. And then they use what they say or read to believe what is true versus what is factually true. It is not that if Meghan is a recruit, then the wedding and kids were an illegitimate strategic performance to give you false reasoning as to why Megxit occurred. No. It's that the proof of Meghan being a recruit can be denied because the Queen was upset at the wedding. Why would she be so upset at a fake wedding if Meghan was a recruit? It must be because she's genuine and because this propaganda and this orchestration really did happen and was genuine and real. Well, possibly because she was uncomfortable being so publicly dishonorable and deceiving her subjects. It could be the fact that such an abysmal tactic was below her family, and her legacy of ruling a covert empire for so long, so successfully. It could be that modernizing the monarchy against everything her father and grandfather worked towards was subject to bastardization and mockery. Jerry Springer PR moves that came with the recruit she despised and knew she would go out on. Helplessness is not the same thing as lying and denying the truth. Hate to burst your belief system bubble. You either choose to confront and support the truth to avoid your own worth, your loved one's worth, your nation's worth, and our global society's worth and existence being determined for the rest of your own life until they decide for you when it ends by a system. Or you choose the child you once were before you were so conditioned to love and be free unconditionally. Maybe then you would realize that truth and helplessness do not coexist. You only need to give yourself self-autonomy by relieving yourself of a belief system that only harms you. I'm not talking to the alt media accounts. I know their motive. I'm speaking to you. See, no ums and ahs, because that was me reading off a script, reading off something I had written earlier. It's just important to get this out there because there's a disconnection with humanity at the moment, and culturally, socially on here, it's completely disconnected, and people are blurring the lines between what is truth and what is intentional lies and deceit and deception. And they're trying to justify it with a sense of helplessness or a system that they can't defeat, when they don't understand that the very system is what determines their autonomy. And they can be free of that if they chose to see the truth and confront the truth, rather than confirm and validate their belief systems, which could be intentional or not intentional, but either way, they do not choose the truth, and they do not support others who actually speak the truth, because it's too uncomfortable for them to move beyond their own belief system that they have lived with all of their life. It's that big. This whole narrative and orchestration is that big, and it is something that that Buckingham Palace and the monarchy have relied upon to deceive you. They know that you have a false idolization and adulation over them, over their branding, and they have used that. They have used that with fake cancer stories. They have used that with absolutely everything they have given you. So you completely glorify and idolize their existence, no matter what they've done to you. You completely avoid and ignore what they've done to you over the past few years. And even if you don't want to confront that, you can even say what they've allowed to be done to you. How did the pandemic happen in all Commonwealth countries? How did that happen, do you think? How was the policy push for equity, for vaccine equity, in all of the developing, that have been permanently developing Commonwealth continents and countries? How's that happen? How then did Harry and Meghan push for that vaccine equity? That's their role. I've just shown you in the last video. The Brexit plan was the honourable and responsible roles for the Commonwealth that the Queen gave to them, the rock stars of the royal family. Whether you want to believe that Meghan went rogue, which is absolute shit, but if you want to believe that, go ahead. If you want to believe that she's a narcissist, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. Like, if you are that convinced of her acting, sure, why not? It doesn't really matter. What matters is what's actually taken place in their actions and the harm that's been caused. And you need to open your eyes. If you choose not to open your eyes, then don't attack others who have their eyes wide open. Don't attack the very people that are trying their best to protect you and take care of you when you are literally self-destructing based on a faulty and completely false belief system. We are doing our very best for you. The very few that are here that are doing that. I hope this helps you. I hope this really helps you. It's a firm kind of love. It's not me trying to be a prick about it. It's really just some hard truths that you might need to be confronted by. And I'm trying to do it with love and a place, providing you and facilitating you with a place where you can do that. Thank you.